أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإياكم ومحدثات الأمور فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بارك الله فيكم وبارك الله لنا أجمعين. آمين. May Allah bless us all. Probably these are amongst the very last of the lessons which we are possibly going to take if Allah gives us success and our level of lockdown goes lower, then we have access to the masjid and so many other things. In other words, we will go back normal in many things. It's not that we are abnormal at present. However, I gave the title My Feeling at 13, and I can see that the chat room is open, so you can put your suggestion. What do I mean by my feeling at 13? What is this number 13? It could be many things. If you put number 13 on the internet, trying to find out the number in its association and superstition related to this number, you would be shocked and surprised. I had a good amount of idea regarding this number even before I put it here, but there is a reason. What do I mean by number 13? Is it when me or you, we were 13 years old, and then from primary school we got to high school? That was a moment of excitement after you finish your year 8. Or is it when you graduated from year 13 to go to the university? Was that the moment which I mean here? Or is it that the 13th year of your anniversary? Or is it that when you become a teenager and at the age of 13 you are considered one of those? Or is it such as in the Jewish background, they consider number 13, at the age of 13 a boy becomes an adult? Or what? Or is it number 13, the Friday the 13th, where a lot of superstitious beliefs are, and there are, you may say, hotels which they do not have floor 13. It's not that there is no floor as number 13. All the hotels they have, but they don't number it 13. They number it 14 and skip that number in between. And people will think that this floor is unmarked and there is a floor and it doesn't have a number. It's not that. So there will be 11th floor, 12th floor, and 14th floor, which should have been as 13th floor. Because of their belief, the active belief related to the number, they don't put it there. They associate too many things with this number. You will find that even in motor sports and other types of sports, there are certain sports in which this number was not used for a while, and so forth. Ajib, subhanallah. But what do I mean when I say 13? My feeling at 13, which of those, or which one should it be? Of course, I mean nothing more than Ramadan, which is more important than any of those being mentioned. If you count your days, today is the 13th day of Ramadan for us, right? There you go, mashallah. Now you are getting to the point. We have finished our 13th and tonight is our 14th Taraweeh. So my feeling at 13, all I meant about is from the first day of Ramadan till today. That's all. Yes. Nothing tricky, nothing fishy, nothing like that. Let us go back 13 days ago and then come to today. We pick few things. When you fasted the first day and you continue till today, number 13, what is your feeling when you fast? Is it more easier for you to keep away from haram or still same? If it is the former, better, then that's a good sign. Is it easier for you to pray all the prayers in time and with conviction and intensity and khushu and fear and submission to Allah now compared to 13 days ago? This is a good sign now. Is it you feel that let Ramadan finish quickly, I'm too tired of Ramadan? Or is it you feel like I wish that the entire life of ours was all about Ramadan? If it is the later, the last one, then of course it is a good sign. Many times I myself, though I know it is not practical, not possible, and not suitable, but I feel I wish that the entire life of ours was Ramadan. If we are able to manage 30 days of our life in Ramadan, we may have been able to do it, but Allah knows best. Allah ya'lamu man khalaqa wa huwa latiful khabir. There are so many things which we should have put on the backside and try to delay it because it's Ramadan, we can't do it, and let us do it after Ramadan. So many things. I know these challenges all over. It may not be so significant for us in New Zealand. We live in a Western country and we are in winter, but if we were in a place which is hot, there are so many things we would delay till after Ramadan. So yes, it's not practical for many reasons, but because this is a month of blessing, a month of rahmah, a month of sabr, patience, a month of Quran, which is very important in our life, a month of fasting, of course, we feel that our iman has got so high that that is the only reason you wish that we had more months of Ramadan so our iman still stays high. And that is a fact. So yes, what is your feeling at my feeling at number 13? At 13 days of fasting. Very soon it will be 26 and then it's gone. And very soon, as you know, that if lockdown finishes and many things, then we may have access to the masjid for all we know, and so many other things will change. You start to gradually start to come back to normal. There are so many things which happened, positive things in our lockdown period, and I know it for most of us, inshallah, certain things were better. For the entire world, of course, in general, it's not a normal way of life, but we took the best out of it. So giving certain nasa'ih is good, and I just wanted it to be as a reminder for all of us that our iman should go up and up and up. Wa barakallahu fikum. Now, in the month of Ramadan, you always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before iftar, make dua, a lot of it. And make sure you ask Allah, Ya Allah, whatever little life you have given us, give us the best out of it. Give us the best out of it and do not deprive us from your mercy, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know that when Ramadan is finishing just about now, in the middle of it, there are so many things you need to prepare till the end of Ramadan. Remember your brothers and sisters all over the world, they are going through hardships and they are absolutely suffering. People are dying without food. People, they suffer, they can't feed their family. Those who have never begged all their life, now they are asking for food. And it is a good time for you to divide your money between several countries and send it to them from zakah, from sadaqah, and from zakatul fitr. So the not so fortunate ones, get some sort of help from all of us. Barakallah fikum. In the end, the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, man wajada fihinna faqad wajada thalathun man kunna fi faqad wajada halalatul iman. That these three things, if you have, then you have tasted the essence, the sweetness of iman. An yakun Allah wa rasulahu ahabba ilayh mimma siwahuma. That his love for Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam should be first ahead of anything else. You love Allah and Rasulullah more than anything else. And how does this apply? It's like this. You like something, you want to do something, you like to eat something, your lust, your desire is telling you to do something. The very first thing you will see is this halal? And is this halal for you? And so forth. If you see that Allah and Rasulullah prohibited us from it, you don't do it, which means you love Allah and Rasulullah more than you. It will be that not in every time you commit a sin in that particular part, you slipped on that particular occasion, and then you repent and you come back. Again, you do something. Why are you doing it? You will say, because Allah said, Rasulullah said. Why do you donate so much of money to the fuqara and masakin while you barely are able to provide for your family apart from very limited amount? You say, because I would love to share my blessings from Allah with others because Allah said it, and so forth. So this is what it is. An yakun Allah wa rasulahu ahabba ilayh mimma siwahuma. Second one, an yakraha an ya'uda ila al-kufr بعد أن أنقذه الله منه كما يكره أن يقذف في النار. He hates to go back to kufr, to old ways of disbelief, after Allah had taken him out of it, the way he would hate to be thrown in the fire. And of course, the third one is your friendship for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with others. So these are amongst the things which you need to test yourself with, to test the essence of iman which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, whether you have it or you don't have it. The Sahabas ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een. One day Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to one of them, when he said, Ya Rasulullah, ana uhibbu fulan, I love that man. So what did Rasulullah say? Alamtahu, did you tell him that you love him? He said, no. Idhab faqul lahu, go and tell him. So that's why it's also very important that when you love someone, you tell them that you do love them for the sake of Allah. Inni uhibbuka fillah. I love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I also say, ana uhibbukum fillah. I don't know any one of you because I don't know who is there and who is not. But anyway, I love you all for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because the only reason you are here is your belief in Allah, and you want to benefit for yourself and for your ummah and for your family, of course, so that you go to a place where I want to go also, and that is Jannah. And one of the things which will take you to Jannah is, which I have mentioned previously, Ana wa kafilul yatimi kahataini fil Jannah. Me and the one who takes care of a yatim is like this in Jannah. So it's a good opportunity at this time when we have got so many unfortunate ones around us, that we take care of them and we make sure to take care of them in any way so that you can be part of that. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا. Also, قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. You cannot be that believer, with that essence of iman, that level of iman, unless you love for your fellow Muslim brother or sister what you love for yourself. So how much do you love something good for yourself? I'm pretty sure you love it a lot. So make sure that you do the same for others. Whatever you love for yourself, make sure that you love it for others. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا. In the end, maybe I have already said it a few times already. Remember, fast, pray in time, take suhoor even if it is water, make dua while breaking fast. Start with Bismillah, of course, before eating. You keep on forgetting the dua. ذهب الظما وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. In making dua in your sujood while at night. Now, even if you pray for a little while, no problem. You can pray now. You can pray now before suhoor or after suhoor. before Fajr, or you can pray at night only, or you can pray only now. But these extras are very important, but do not give it preference over your Farida. Meaning that 5 times Fard is more important than your Qiyamul Layl, your Tahajjud or Tarawih. Some people so much they emphasize on Tarawih in these days, as if they miss it, they think that it is only in Jama'ah it happens. It's not like that. And they also think that it is so important that it has to be established. It is Sunnah. Don't give it the status of a Fard. More important than that is your Salatul Isha. So if you have limited energy, focus more on Isha. If you are alone praying at home because you are at home, say for example, you have half an hour. So at least 10 to 15 minutes of that, you give it for your Fard Isha. Make it long. Then the Sunnah is small and Qiyamul Layl also is small, no problem. But give more emphasis on Farida because that Farida of yours is more important than your Taraweeh. So people, they focus on that so much that they pray their Salatul Isha quickly, without proper sujood, without proper ruku', without any proper dua. And then they start to focus with long surah in Taraweeh, while their Isha may be only 5 minutes or 3 minutes. This is not good. You have to give proper time to your Salatul Isha also, which is more important than your Taraweeh. Remember, al-huquq, the rights of others on you, starting with haqq Allah alayk, haqq Allah, the rights of Allah on you, haqq Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the rights of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on you. And that is, part of that is Nusratul Nabi, to defend our Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, spread his message and let others know about him alayhi salatu wasalam. The rights of your family, the rights of others, the right of yourself on you. So all of these rights, try to fulfill it. Maintain the kinship, your family ties. This is a good time when you call. These days, calling for most of us to most of the places is not going to cost much of your money, or almost nothing, because it is all paid for, especially if you use data to Viber and WhatsApp. It may take a bit of your time to talk to them, but that's all. Wa barakallahu fikum. And I pray to Allah that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and give us the best of this dunya and hereafter. وجزاكم الله خيرا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من البرص والجذام والجنون ومن سيء الأسقام. آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.